Clark.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, or step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still while half of these still crawling. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, from the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got to check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When it's rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert, less is by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 and 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Nothing had to get about it, making him forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave a shit about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but a good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a but who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at AM. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give a about rapper, what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, like in a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Not a won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last. The whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'm audited. I'm heartless like Kanye and 08. Yeah, that's where they know I did. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hov. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
There's no comfort
safely locked away because they hate it when the ball's rocked. No, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the over. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable. While packing something that make it top spin like Drano. Oh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, open field. I mean, when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop lesson. I swear Biggie taught me that since my guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pending the ooh. And look at her, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sort of. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known for finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was wagging, you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the cheat code every day. It ain't a game. So for there, I ain't moving to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West Block, two times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. They run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. And look, this for my partners who low-key pitching up around. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now. My mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hackler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbarous made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake bar, D-bar, and C-bars. Other truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your pain tripping. But when you jam up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Oh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just different. Oh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was wagging, you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the cheat code every day. It ain't a game. So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
afternoon baseball here on the show. At the plate, Matt Tracy. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the West.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Tracy. First pitch, 107.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. One out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jack Rich is the second out of the opening frame. Stepping in now, Albert Kaneko.
Batting third.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, now we've got
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. This one's down to third. Feliz is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Striding in, Vernon Arturo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Arturo has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rodriguez fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Ken Littlefield. He'll swing it from the left side right here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
1-1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time. So striding forward now, Rodney Garcia, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Brad Cedeno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
One out now.
Third inning, no score to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The West earned the victory despite only. So digging in now, Peter Lumsden. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We got no out.
Lumsden.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Here we go.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. First pitch on its way.
The right fielder.
Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Connor Roedicker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Into the box now, Robert DaCosta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's. Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Egan. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The
high fastball is in there.
Ricky Egan.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping in, Tim Fletcher, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Lifted down the line in left. Ma on the move, and they can't run it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ma will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mel Kaufman, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
No outs here. That's up.
Pops this one up.
You got room.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Levi Katimer. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Center fielder Peter.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Right, here we go now.
Swing, and he pops him up. Rodriguez is there, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The international prospects came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Nelson Blanco earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Walt Douglas, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Paul Beltre, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Brad Cedeno, a first baseman from the West region. With the 4th pick, the Miami Marlins select Chip Clark, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck.
While being selected is a major milestone,
I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a dodge, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the coupe.
after impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a AA club.
I seen his name, looking at my neck. Ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real.
This new player meets his AA coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
When I've been riding in the phantom, got all designer on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. She just popped it. They wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my road, they make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my shawty kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet.
The stars of tomorrow. Stepping in, number 72. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Cut hole.
And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy's leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first AA strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than AA ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
And he got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Fouled away. 0-2. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but now at the plate, number 9. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He
Up.
pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in now, Jamie Westbrook. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Now at the plate, Eduardo Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Go runner, go hold.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 72. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Seymour makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
No.
Settling in now, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 2.
From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So here now's the pitcher, Chip Clark. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, let her rip.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
This is in the air out to right field. Almonte moves over. 1 down.
Play ball 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Plays at 1 now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of it. Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, we need a
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Jamie Westbrook comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So coming to the plate, Chip Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chip Clark.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Diego Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramirez.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Standing in, Emilio Vargas. Here comes the first pitch.
Emilio.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Go, guys.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Number 6 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Seymour moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 2. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another shot now. Smith. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Low for ball one.
Hey, get him at one here.
One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, number 9. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it. Digging in once again, Abraham Almonte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Sierra is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jamie Westbrook. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Eduardo Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1. Hey, all right, here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
We got 2. We got 2.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0. Diaz is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the
3.
Game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jacksonville rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chip Clark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Emilio Vargas is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Riley Farrell.
Can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I've said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play that. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop up, riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver leader. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers, like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy yeah and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay!
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. Dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
It's time.
Play ball. 3.
Ready now, Royce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Blue Wahoos, the shortstop, Royce Lewis.
There's the one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
Ziegler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ziegler becomes out number 2 this inning. The windup and the 0-1.
Straight up,
Pops this one up. Number 35 has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right
there. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, number 12. And this series has been kind to him. 5 total hits have led to 6 runs batted in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 12 becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Number 9.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
This guy out.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
0-1 the count. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his day started, Taylor Grabowski. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So striding in, number 79. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Scales, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Lewis is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on no hits. One. Stepping up now, Ziegler. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Standing in, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Arias.
And it's fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now.
I got it.
And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 12. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Digging in, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run.
Whoa. 2-2-2.
And he tracks it down.
Hey,
nice
no
play
running.
for the first out. In now, Taylor Grabowski, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, boys.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in, Brian Scales.
Third baseman,
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Come on, guys.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. At the plate, number 79. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The first baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
got no out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Royce Lewis.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, we got one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In there, 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, come on
You
now.
know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box, Luis Arias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is
taken high and deep to right.
Hands up.
And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Now batting, number 12.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mesa comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. First pitch on its way.
Number 9.
And that misses for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Blue Wahoos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 24.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Some demons, some people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and deadlands of flood. I got that Greek love in the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Not running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. We're running all night running. Cold-blooded all night running. Not running all night running. Star-studded, not far from. Night running all night running. Cold-blooded all night running.
Count me in, Cole. Go right here. Yeah, bounce.
Welcome to M. Coming to the plate now, Joel Booker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk.
Straight up.
It's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
All right, come on now.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Mesa is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 1.
Nobody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Walker is retired to kick off the inning.
The catcher, number 6.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 6 is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Sierra's under it.
Ball.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now batting, number 77. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Number 77.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Seymour sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Berger. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1-2. Right now. Come on, guys.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out. Digging in, number 2 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Joel Booker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Liner toward right center. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Striding in once again, Mitch Roman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, DJ Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
Peterson.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. DJ Peterson is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Walker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Booker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 6 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at bat, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Luis Gonzalez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been. Now in the box, Jake Berger will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Now to the plate, number 2. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Seymour is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Joel Booker. He singled his last time up. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Mitch Roman. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in, DJ Peterson. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 1.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the manager out of the first.
For the jumbo trick, number 22, Kyle Keller.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chip Clark earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Riley Farrell hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated failures pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these spirals to take a while.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the game.
Digging in, Henry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Shuckers, the first baseman.
Here's a slider to start
number
things out.
17.
Looked at for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Henry is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Number 2 shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, number 66. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. Number 6 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Troy Stokes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now another 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So stepping in, number 7. He's swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far.
Number 7.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, here we go. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So digging in now, number 9. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Chip Clark. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Chip Clark.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Stokes has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Bruce Caldwell. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-0 the count. Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, no one down
You know,
here.
Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Stepping in, Henry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Caldwell at second with 2 down. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Back-to-back strike. Stepping in, Wilson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Number 66 stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Now
Troy
batting.
Stokes.
The center
0 for
fielder.
1 for him here in this one.
Troy.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I got to count 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. The pitcher, Chip Clark, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner. Now at the plate, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 9 becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Alexander Alvarez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Dallas Carroll will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's taken for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 17.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chip Clark.
The pitcher, Chip Clark.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. The 0-1.
I got a ball, one
fastball laid off well below the knees. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Stokes has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Come on, guys.
On its way is pitch number 75. Strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And that misses 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sierra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, 2 down here.
3-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds.
1-1.
Hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on.
Now pitching for Jacksonville, number 22, Kyle Keller.
3 out. He's out. 3 out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Jacksonville rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chip Clark notches his 3rd win of the year with 15 strikeouts. Webb settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Riley Farrell records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
You make the city so proud of you, boy, you came up,
ready? You grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Hopping out that truck with the niggas looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Ready. Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Is you sick of taking losses? Time for winning. They can't hang with us. Can't with us. They know we aiming dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Freshen it fresh. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world. Never sleep on me. I'm still trying to wake them up. It's a free coffee. This is what you need. This is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3. No Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like, come on, come on. It's going down. I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger. I do it big, y'all. I ain't a baller, but bigger than beach balls. I'm locking loaded. This is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up! I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with Showtime. That's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it
since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. Turntables and a mic. Riggedy, rip the microphone to straight. Right. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Right.
The stars of tomorrow. Chip Clark, the British hurler, will be the man to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Into the box, Galindo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Into the box now. Amaya hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Roll, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Jose Cardona is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Stepping into the box, number 13. That's 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Castillo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in first. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, number 11. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Galindo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. This is skied into short left center.
Ball.
Ramirez ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Striding into the box, Amaya looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lump.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The pitcher, Chip Clark, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance? Diego Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Diego Ramirez.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And behind the back, he gets his man at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Cardona. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think.
Ramirez has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 13.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Eric Castillo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Number 6 is there, and he has it for the out. So striding in, Burks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Up. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Center field calling for it. Mesa. 2 gone. Stepping up now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
0-1.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Sierra's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The pitcher, number 21.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and... Ready now, Chip Clark.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chip Clark.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Come on, kids, see it and drop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
I need you right here, one time.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
Leading off for Tennessee.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Number 44.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now
first offering on its way.
20.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. One out, nobody on. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now. Jose Cardona. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cardona.
On its way is pitch number 75. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the... Digging in once again, Eddie Martinez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line hard toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Catcher.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Standing in, Burks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. DJ Wilson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means
defensively. Now pitching and batting in the sixth, number 7. Now pitching and batting ninth, number 18, PJ Lopez.
Four, take the base. You're out. He's out. He's safe. Out. You're out. He's out. Three. Out. You're out. Three. Out. He's out. Three. Ball 4, take the base. Out. Three. Out. He's out. Three. You're out. Three. Out. Three. You're out. That's ball 4. Three.
a single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Tennessee.
In the sky, one day there was nothing and the next there was light. Great job.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Because they hate it when the ball's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are. So when they try and lock you up, go and get the fuck over. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against
It's time for base.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base.
Now to the plate, Delman Jorgensen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Delman
Pitch on the way.
Jorgensen.
Fouled off. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Marte.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mesa moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Riley Delgado, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. High in the air into shallow left center. Sierra's on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Chip Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the no, that got him.
Pick it up.
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Digging in, Ryan Castle. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away.
One.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Coming to the plate now, number 2. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Number 2.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 15 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
2-2 the count.
Pitch right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Ramirez has a play, and that ends the inning. Now batting, C.J. Alexander. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
1-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
This will kick up against the wall now.
Cut, hold it.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, Kyle Muller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Muller.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. At the plate, Luis Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Second baseman.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Delgado.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Ryan Castle. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground, left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Chip Clark.
The pitcher, Chip Clark.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Delgado gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, number 15. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, C.J. Alexander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit weakly on the ground is short. Torres takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half.
Your attention, please. Leading off for the Braves.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delman Jorgensen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready once again, Luis Marte. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Chip Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And he pops it up. Marte will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, Riley Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
Delgado.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Castle. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Castle becomes out number 2 this inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, number 15. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 0-2 once more. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Up,
popped him up. Snyder in foul ground.
Ball.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, number 5. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let's go right here.
Ready with the 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning.
Here we go.
The pitcher, Chip Clark, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Mississippi Braves, number 3.
5 6-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Jacksonville jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chip Clark earns win number 4 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
When I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up.
Our final line score, first for the victorious jumbo shrimp.
Satisfied is all you. Sinatra.
Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now.
Satisfied is
sick. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie-Dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just got to check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down.
Ladies and
Chip
gentlemen,
Clark
your
takes the ball
attention,
now
please.
in inning number 9,
Now
looking to
pitching
close
for
the door.
Number 13.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Clark.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Clark stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in All-Star.
Up.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Striding in, Alexis Olmedo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Connor Justice, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So digging in now, Corey Hunter. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
3 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
Chip Clark comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 13.
Into the box now, number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in, Alexis Olmedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Plays that first here.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And there's
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
For the victorious Iowa Cubs, 4 runs.
Chip Clark takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13, Chip Clark.
And he takes ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left.
2-2-2.
Seymour is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Williams. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Alexis Olmedo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Popped him up. Lopez is there.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Jumbo Shrimp rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 7 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Chip Clark wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Chip Clark comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Stepping in, Joe Gray, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Bruce Caldwell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Gray on at first, nobody out.
Hey, nobody out now.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Settling in now, Alexander Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alexander Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. The 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
all this my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all this on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. I got three with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to die no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tube. First time in B12, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck. Ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Living all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding the film. Got all this on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day. I'm now my family. She just popped it. Don't wanna see how the vet feel. Beat me on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Seen this chain, my neck gon' chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was hard. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the six. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I'm riding. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding the film. Got all this on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family.
Chip Clark takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13.
Into the box, number 73. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Schufo. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Josh Lowe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
1 run.
Chip Clark comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And another foul ball. Clark has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Number 11.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Up.
Pitch popped up. Snyder has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping up to the plate, number 40, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final today. The Jumbo Shrimp took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 7 notches his third win of the year. Chip Clark closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on.
Chip Clark takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jumbo Shrimp, number 13.
Outfield comes way in here. Pitch. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's the pitch.
Now batting. The left field.
A ball and no strikes.
Manuel Cruz.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Seymour will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 20. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
I get back, I hate get out of here. I say congratulations, you're old and debated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught the flow like a cardigan sweater, call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up the Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery.
Which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, now natural starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is different, so I will vary. Come and air out your, have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, is the reason why nobody try me. Haven't why me? Oh, did he try me? He took it too far. He treat them like they.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
I don't play around. Don't got to take a luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down. It ain't no catching up with me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to...
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Chip Clark makes his big league debut right after this. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do.
He's out.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Let's play ball. 3.
Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Clark is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Clark has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one...
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Chip Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Better. Come on.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a liner.
Get down.
And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Where do you go with that?
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
There's ball 4.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Anderson.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In is Gerardo Parra as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Or gets him 2 down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Now
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High in the air out to center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in now, Chip Clark. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Dozier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. He singled his last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Softly hit to the left side. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, nobody away.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it.
I got it. Ball.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Cooper is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick. No hits to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Clark is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Number 6, Anthony.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
A ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Grounded up the first baseline. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Neil Walker is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
3. Lead out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chip Clark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Steven Strasburg is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Adam Conley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Chilling on the
chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver, leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers, like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the boot, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Throw. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
Been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas. Look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip. Look at him smash. Look at him skirt. Look at the cash. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game. Yeah. Like a candle. I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile. Okay, be careful when you handle.